Hey guys, in this video we're gonna have a look at some phrases which may eventually save your life. You may get yourself in some situation where the police is screaming something at you and you're like, what? So I'm gonna teach you some of the things that the police or some doctors, on the emergency line may be telling you, and you will know what's going on, yeah? So let's have a look at it now. Pull over. Pull over? Pull over, yes, we have some pullovers that you can wear, but when the police, when you're driving, tells you to pull over, they mean you have to stop the car, yeah, on the shoulder of the road. It's quite different from what you might expect, yeah? So they usually say pull over or just stop the car, which is easier to understand. Freeze! When they tell you this, you have to stop moving, right? But freeze, of course, freeze when something's freezing, it's very cold. When it's freezing outside, it's super cold. But they want you to freeze your body, okay? So to stop moving. They may also tell you just to stop moving, so like don't move, or just simple one word, stop. If they're pointing their gun at you, I think that's quite clearly what you're gonna do. Something may be happening, you may be in the shopping mall or something, and then someone screams, call 911! And you're like, what? What do they mean? They say call 911, because in the US, the number you should call is 911. So they just scream, call 911. Then you will just grab your phone and call this number, yeah? And inform them about where you are and what you think might be happening. However, if you're in Europe, it's 112, right? And in the UK, I guess it's 999. So make sure you know which country you're in. Do you know what it means when they tell you to stay put? Yeah, it means not to move, not to go anywhere. Yeah, maybe you will be a hostage somewhere in some shopping mall or somewhere, and then you call the emergency and they tell you to stay put, not to move, not to go anywhere. Maybe you'll be hiding in the bathrooms, I don't know. When you call emergency because somebody got hurt, they will be asking you a lot of questions. They'll be asking you what happened, if the person's breathing, if he's bleeding, or if they are, for example, if they're conscious or unconscious. You have to be able to understand these things and answer correctly. And then they may ask you if the situation is really critical to perform the CPR, yes? And it's important to know what CPR is, the cardiopulmonary resuscitation, so you have to massage the heart of the victim and perhaps some mouth-to-mouth breathing, yeah? So learn these things. There are two important signs that I thought are not that easy to understand, perhaps. And you have to respect them if you go to the US. So first of all, it's this no trespassing. You'll see it almost everywhere, and it just means that you can't go there. You know how it is in the US when you're in someone's property. The second one is this one, and this just simply means, violators will be towed at the owner's expense. It just means that if you leave your car in that place, it'll be towed, and you're gonna have to pay for it, and it's not cheap, yeah? So just don't leave your car there, it's easy. DUI. You may get a DUI if you're driving under influence, yeah? Do not do that, please. First of all, it's not safe at all. But it's better to be a DD. Do you know what's a DD? DD is a designated driver. So when you go to a party, you may want to be the DD, so you will be the one who's not drinking and who will drive everyone home safely. When there's fire in the building, there are two things you will be looking for. First of all, fire exit. Probably that's what most of the people are going to go for. And the second is the fire extinguisher. Yeah, so that's what it's called, fire extinguisher. So these are some of the phrases that I thought you might like and you might find interesting and useful. And lastly, I'm going to give you a list which I will also include in the Anki deck that you may learn on your phone later on after you download it. I will include some phrases which you might need if you're calling the emergency, you're calling 911 or 112 or 999, and you have to tell them what happened, okay? So here we go. You can say, I've been robbed, I've been mugged, I've been raped, I've been attacked, I've been hurt, I've been molested, I've been stabbed, or I've been shot, or I've been followed, or even kidnapped, or held hostage. None of it is cool, but perhaps you might need it, okay? Well, so I hope that this video helps you, and please learn all the phrases, download the Anki deck, and keep working on your English, and stay safe. Don't do anything stupid, yeah? Alrighty, cheers, bye.